contract or ABC will be automatically rejected upon opening. Bidding documents, as we all know, these are a comprehensive set of materials provided by the procuring entity to prospective bidders detailing the requirements of a project. It consists of the following documents: invitation to bid, eligibility requirements, eligibility data sheet, instruction to bidders, bid data sheet, general conditions of the contract, special conditions of the contract, specification, drawings, bill of quantities, bidding forms. A complete set of bidding documents may be acquired by interested bidders on the dates provided, and they can obtain a copy at this office and upon payment of the applicable fees. Please note that these are non-refundable fees, pursuant to the guidelines of the Government Procurement Policy Board (GPPB). These are also posted on PhilJEP's and DPWH website, and they can download it for free. Prospective bidders should be registered with and classified by the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board with specific size range as required in the project advertised. Contractors or applicants who wish to participate in this bidding are encouraged to enroll in the DPWH Civil Work application at the DPWH Procurement Service 5th floor, DPWH Building, Bonifacio Drive, Port Area, Manila, while those already enrolled shall keep their records current and updated. The contractor's eligibility to bid on the project will be determined using the DPWH Contractor Profile Eligibility Process and subject to further post-qualification. Information and registration can be obtained from the procurement service during working weekdays from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. or at the DPWH website. Bidding will be conducted through open, competitive bidding procedures using non-discretionary pass or fail criterion, as is specified in the approved implementing rules and regulations of RA 12009, otherwise known as the New Government Procurement Act. Bid submission may be done manually or electronically. However, bidders should only select one mode of submission, either manual or electronic. Similar to manual submission, the guidelines for the preparation and submission of an electronic bid are contained in the bidding document. For the electronic bid, you can send it to electronicbids_isabela4@dpwh.gov.ph. Bids will be opened in the presence of the bidder's representative who chose to attend the opening of bids. Late bids shall not be accepted. The DPWH Isabela 4th District Engineering Office reserves the right to reject any and all bids, declare a failure of bidding, or not award the contract at any time prior to contract award in accordance with Section 70 of RA 12009 and its IRR, without thereby incurring any liability to the affected bidder or bidders. If at the time of the post-qualification procedure, the BAC verifies that any of the deficiencies is due to the contractor's fault or negligence pursuant to Section 63 of the Implementing Rules and Regulation of the Republic Act 12009, the procuring entity shall disqualify the contractor from the award without any right to reimburse fees and incidental costs paid for the procurement of infrastructure contracts subject of the bid. In addition, please take note of the following department orders. Department Order 110, Series of 2024 requires contractors for civil works projects that are Large A, Medium B, and Medium A to have International Organization for Standardization or ISO 9001-2015 certificate. This order is issued to ensure the utmost effectiveness and efficiency in public service, grounded in the endeavor to implement projects that adhere to international standards. Reiteration on Large B contractors to also have their International Organization for Standardization certificate in accordance to Department Order 17, Series of 2007. Department Order Number 28, Series of 2024 is about three-strike policy, wherein it suspends bidder from participating in the bidding after they commit three similar and justified violations of procurement rules within the specific time frame, such as a year. Violations include withdrawal, submission of late bids, submission of patently insufficient bids. Department Order Number 11, Series of 2017 requires prospective bidders for the inclusion of minimum materials testing equipment in the technical component of the bid. The next slides provides you other reminders on the components of the bid proposal. For the bid, there is a main envelope which contains two more envelopes, one for the technical proposal and the other for the financial. All submitted documents should be in A4 size, paginated, and all pages with signature. The first envelope has the eligibility requirements. Class A documents, which consist of legal, technical, and financial. Class B documents are for the contractors with joint venture agreement. For Class A, it has the PhilJet Certificate of Registration Platinum membership in accordance with Section 20 of the IRR. Contractors are also required to submit their net financial contracting capacity. The computation shall be based on the financial data submitted to the BIR through electronic filing and payment system and supported by the latest audited financial statements, duly stamp received by the BIR. Bidders who fail to meet the foregoing financial eligibility requirements, including their alternatives, shall be disqualified. Contractors are also required to submit a bid securing declaration. It is a sworn statement that prospective bidders commits them to a penalty if they violate the terms of the bid security. For the project requirements, contractors are also required to submit their organizational chart, list of contractors' personnel and key personnel certificate of employment, list of major equipment unit which are owned, leased, or under purchase agreements. More importantly, the equipment required for the projects, and statement of all ongoing project in the government or private. All prospective bidders shall be required to submit a sworn disclosure of relations and beneficial ownership, clearly identifying the natural persons who ultimately own, control, or benefit from the bidding entity, whether directly or indirectly, through shareholding, voting rights, contractual arrangements, or other means of control. Prospective bidders need to submit their sworn statement, which consists of information regarding non-inclusion in blacklist, authenticity of documents, verification authority, signatories authority, disclosure relations, responsibilities of bidders, labor laws and standards, non-payment of any commission, and criminal liability. Transaction with the district can only be made with an authorized license officer or if they have a special power of attorney which specifically indicates the contract ID they are interested in. Hello, good morning everyone.
are about to have a private conference. What contract ID numbers 26 PH 0012 up to 28 PH 0019. Also, we have 01 26 CS H01. And so, you have the conference.
It's maybe it's not bad. It's really good. This baby today. We ask for your guidance and wisdom. Help us to work together in harmony and purpose. Grant us clarity of thought and unity of mind, so that our decision will reflect your will and contribute to the greater work according to this our discussion in the Ecox video case. This is new.
Steps.
Hindi ka man nagkanta ng happy birthday. Kahit tayo bro.
Opo na kayo, guys.
Ay, nag-live-on.
Pwede kasi kasi ang parents mo.
May request, ma'am. Exact knowledge. 10 days.
Ito po ang ating mga attendees sa ating pre-bid sa araw na ito. Engineer Carlito Salim, our back chairman, Federico Salanga, back secretariat, yours truly, Lorena Movida, Anthony S. Macato from TWG, Alvin A. Soriano, TWG, Kyle Brian Panganiban from Planning and Design, Michael Joshua A. Maniago from Planning and Design, Olsen G. Japones, Planning and Design, Napoleon D. Castaños, Planning and Design, Adime S. Umagat, Planning and Design, Bernadette Gregorio, Jerome B. Fronda, Michael Angelo Pasqua, Engineer Jimson B. Senin, Engineer Bumagat, and Engineer Baldonado, and Ma'am Jube Tison. Sir, we have representatives from the Technical Working Group, back secretariat, and all members of the back are present, sir, today. So we have a quorum, sir.
Thank you. So, may goal tayo. With this private conference. So, I will give now the floor to the planning and design section. And you should ikaw na lang para may stock of work sa pwede bang sunod hindi? Well,
Good morning po. My name is Juana from PPS.
ay pakilala mo lang.
Good morning po. Ako po si Bon from PPS. Project title, Construction and Completion of Multi-Purpose Building, Barangay Amabocan, Sipayat, Kawayan, Isabela. The project involves completion of barangay building measurement 16 meters by 7.5 meters. Bale, existing na po dito yung ground floor. Meron po siyang 2 offices, tsaka 2 CR. Sa taas po is naglagay din po ako ng 2 office, 1 session, tsaka 2 CR. Meron po siyang semi-clustering sa mga walls at parapet walls. Naglagay din po ako ng tiles sa CR. Tsaka waterproofing cement base din po sa may gutter po. Meron din po siya inclusion ng structural, plumbing, electrical, tsaka may 9 sets na lighting fixtures, 2 set na living light, 12 outlets, mga lang. In 2 parts. That's it. Wala pa po. Painting wala pa po.
Yung slider yun, siyang
Yes,
sa fully furnished.
hindi.
Morning po sa ating lahat.
Yes, sir.
I'm Michael Bushing Manyan, Procurement Planning and Design Section po. Ang project po is construction completion of multi-purpose building barangay Divinanjos Isabela. Ang project po is completion po ng amphitheater. The project begins with the demolition of existing fence and bleacher. Para po pagtayo po siya ng picture po na 7 spots na with roofing. Tapos meron po tayong in-include na sunbreaker, installation of sunbreaker, possibly painting of the entire amphitheater, and application of rubber paint for the basketball court to ensure the high quality of landscape playing surface. And finally, the project will conclude with the installation of 14 feet diameter industrial fan to provide superior ventilation and cooling for all communities. Yun lang po yung split ng project. Yes.
Sa locations?
Hindi na yung jokes sa best.
Yung uniform na ba? Uniform na straight yung kulay na.
Yes, sir. Naka-engage po yung mga measurements ng mga markets po natin. Any question from you?
Demolition siya.
Yes.
Ano yung demolition niya?
Demolition of fence at saka existing bleacher. Medyo luma na po kasi existing bleacher niya tsaka dito nakasunod sa standards. Kaya dinimolish niya. Project is of 2 days to start para available. So conference in the same project. Work small condition units function of message the combination of amphitheater plus other of stigma. It works at the Asia works. Reduce the process.
Morning. Ako po si Marcelo Torres from Planning and Design Office. Claim construction completion of multi-purpose building parang High School. Barangay Panansalo District. The project involves the operation of plastic cover with building measurement of 20 linear and 28 feet. The scope of works includes one span of amphitheater with pictures, the painting of the whole amphitheater, including columns, beams, and sleepers. Cement floor finish, rubberized floor finish, and installation of industrial. Walang electrical depth. Ay, existing na po yung electrical fan, yung ilalagay lang po is itatak lang po sa system.
Good morning, project from Planning and Construction. The title of the project is Research and Completion of the Barangay Isabela. Ang scope of works is removal and replacement of separators in use the amphitheater, plastering and painting of molds. Tapos yung mga existing building na nasa loob ng amphi. And then, replacement ng looking sa session hall. Tapos, replacement ng lighting fixtures sa
Hindi ko doon lang yung project ko yung naglalaki po kasi yung bakit mga pupuligon na yun, may tiles na ba
yung office. Tapos yun, yung na-program, hindi. Yung program noon yung dapat office. Tapos yun sa program ng 2025. Itong 2026, amphitheater lang. Doon sa... Hindi kasi tapos yun. Yung sa program ko na yun, yung 2025. Completed yun.
Hello po, ako si Ryan. From 4S. Ang title ko po is Construction Completion of Multi-Purpose Building at the San Agustin with amount of 3 million. Yung scope of work niya is completion of all architectural structures, electrical and plumbing of second floor with the dimension of 10.5 by 8.6 with the total area of 90.3 square meter with 2 offices, 1 toilet, and 1 recreational area, and installation of window canopy, both ground and second floor, and installation ko ng 3 units. Ito na yan. So this stop force is the child is for damage shall be structure is installation for example we can learn with me works for safety but also the paper stage like that the president instead of the evaluation for just possibly time also for the problem so Taiwan are now sleeping and most is the scientists of this storage going to passing box in
Morning. Project for construct and condition of multi-purpose building, Barangay Kalimatin, Fordon, Isabela. Gusto ko for niya propose removal and replacement of sa anti-cavern, installation of carbonized flooring, isang industrial fan 16 feet, isang sunbreaker for painting ko na anti-cavern. Yung kulang ko, hindi ko kasama yun sa lifter shelter. Yung sa anti-cavern. Pwede na mag-muna natin. Malulubat na. Pangalan sa pan natin, ang GC natin para Padre. Malulubat na.